Good morning, guys. Good morning, good evening. Actually, I'm in Dubai, so it's evening. I'll be explaining one trade I took today, which was, as you can see from my chart, it hit TP, but actually due to me inputting it wrong on MetaTrader, it didn't actually hit my TP. It actually went up almost to my TP, then retraced back and hit my break even. So I'm just going to explain this trade because that's how I trade. So first thing I always do in the morning is to mark the high and the low of the first 1 hour candle before the open of London session. So as you can see here, this is a 10 a.m. candle. This is actually not the candle I was supposed to mark. The candle I was supposed to mark is this 11 a.m. candle, because London session usually opens here by 12 noon. That is when the London session actually opens. So when it came for me to mark this candle, because I actually opened my chart at around, I think, 12, I wanted to mark this candle. Then I noticed that this 11 a.m. candle had already swept the low of this 10 a.m. candle. So that has already given me a bias of buys, right? So already I know my bias now is for me to buy. So what did I do? After I had my bias, the next thing for me to do is for me to go down to a lower time frame to know a POI I'm going to take the trade from. So I now went now to the 15 minutes time frame, and when I went to this 15 minutes time frame, I saw this order block. I marked this order block from here. I marked that as my order block, and I just waited for price retraced down to that order block, and I took my trade. I think I was targeting, yeah, 1 ratio 2.35. So that's just how I took this trade. And like I said, the trade didn't actually end up in profit because I made a mistake while imputing the values on my MetaTrader 5. I didn't put this actual TP. Somehow, I don't know how I did it, but I took my TP a little bit up. So when market go to that point, it didn't hit my TP. Luckily for me, I was at put my entry to break even, because at that point I was distracted. So I put that only for me to come back later, and I realized that, oh, it didn't actually hit my TP and it reversed. So basically that's what happened today. Yeah.